In 1 week, we're already seeing an increase in out-of-state patients.
Abortion access is being restricted in a number of states across the U.S. As of today, 9 states have banned the procedure, sending women seeking abortions to other states where it's legal. Kayla Montgomery with Planned Parenthood Northern New England says they've already seen an increase in patients from states like Texas, Tennessee, South Dakota, and Louisiana. But it's not just abortions.
We've actually seen a 100% increase in long-acting reversible contraceptions, or IUDs, within the last week, and also an increase in people who are booking appointments for vasectomies, which is only available at our Burlington, Vermont location.
Politicians in some states have discussed prosecuting those who cross state lines for an abortion.
This is truly the Wild West when it comes to what the legal impacts are going to be from this case.
Former County Attorney Patty LaFrance says she doesn't think that will happen since it will be difficult to establish jurisdiction.
If somebody were here in New Hampshire and, if another state were trying to extradite them, they would have to get a governor's warrant, and our extradition laws clearly state that the written request or demand for, our governor basically to turn over that person to whatever the other state is, state that the crime has to be committed in that demanding state.
Earlier this week, Governor Chris Sununu said New Hampshire will not assist other states' investigations into patients seeking out-of-state care. Other states, like Massachusetts, have gone a step further and signed executive orders protecting abortion access for all women, regardless of where they live. In New Hampshire, LaFrance says it really all comes down to the state legislature.
The governor, he does not have the power to write laws. All depends on the legislature, what the legislature does in the next session.
And LaFrance says another thing to keep in mind is if Congress eventually puts a national abortion ban into effect. Last week, Governor Sununu signed legislation that prohibits New Hampshire from enforcing federal laws relating to firearms. So the question will be whether or not the state legislature would consider doing the same for abortion access. We're live in Concord. I'm Hannah Cotter, WMUR News 9.